There are times when I stand in the middle of the house, look around, and think to myself, why does this place always feel cramped, even though I don't buy much? Actually, clutter doesn't come from big things. It creeps in through the little things we keep for convenience for when we need them or because we regret it. One thing at a time, and gradually the house begins to make us feel heavy. And if you feel the same way, then maybe it's time to take a look. There are things in our house that, in fact, are no longer necessary. They don't serve us, they just make us more tired. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 1 is guest bed. I know this is a touchy subject. Who doesn't want a bed ready to go when family comes over? But let's be honest, how many nights a year does that bed get used? The other 360 days are often a place to stash unfolded clothes. Clothes that are too lazy to put away, or suitcases that haven't been opened after a vacation. An unused bed sitting in a room that's almost frozen. So if you're running out of space to work, exercise, create, or simply want more privacy, you have the right to ask, is that bed serving your life? You don't have to throw it away. There are plenty of more flexible solutions. Sofa bed lounge during the day, open it up for guests at night. Murphy, bed open it up when you need it, stow it away when you don't. Or simply a compact mattress tucked under your bed will suffice for rare occasions. I still have a guest room because my house has enough space. But if your house is small, the choice is not selfish. It is a legitimate priority for your daily needs. Number 2 is cups piled on top of cups, bottles rolling everywhere. I don't know when this started, but it seems like most of us collect cups. Some are given as gifts, some are bought because they're cute, some are for coffee, some are for guests, and so on. The kitchen cabinets are always full to the point where the ones we actually use are hard to reach. And the water bottles, I once found out that there were 15 in the house. And the whole family only rotated the familiar 3. The rest open lids, scratched mouths lying in drawers as if they were retired. Actually, each person only needs 1 to 2 good bottles. The same goes for drinking cups. 4 to 6 are enough for a couple. If you have a small family, 8-10 is plenty. Especially if you wash dishes regularly, you don't need to keep a whole collection. I like simple, stackable cups. They make the kitchen cabinets look neater. Open your closet every morning and take out exactly what you want. Keep what you love, give away the rest. It will open up more space than you think. Number 3 is messy containers. The plastic box cabinet is definitely the most messy land in the kitchen. You open it just to find a box, but have to dig through so many lidless boxes. To the point that I often ask myself, why do I keep all this stuff? We often think this is still usable, but in reality, it is not usable because you can never find the right lid for the box. And in the meantime, the cabinet keeps getting full, taking up so much precious space. The solution is simpler than you think. If possible, switch to matching boxes the same size, easy to stack. If you can't replace them, at least filter them, throw away any boxes without lids. Glass containers are best. They are heavier, but can be used in the oven and look neater. Now, I only keep about 5 boxes that I use most often, and I really don't feel like I'm missing anything. On the contrary, every time I open the cabinet, I feel lighter and more organized. Number 4 is kitchen tools. Lots of fun-looking but never used items. Do you have a waffle maker? I do. I bought it because I saw a cooking video online and thought, oh, this will make my weekend breakfast special. The result used it once. It's a pain to wash, a pain to store it, ends up on the bottom shelf of the cupboard next to the brick-sized juicer. The point is, these things look useful, but if you don't use them often, they just take up space. The kitchen counter should be a place where you can quickly turn things around in the morning, not a place where half-baked promises from the past are stored. I have a rule of thumb: if something isn't used at least 2 to 3 times a week, it shouldn't be on the counter. Coffee maker, keep. Kettle, keep. Battery-powered garlic chopper that's noisy and hard to clean. Sorry, no more. If you're not sure what to throw away, try putting it in a box. If you haven't missed it in 1-2 months, the answer is clear. Let them go. Now, move on to the next one. Number 5 is wires, a tangled mess that no one dares to touch. I'm not sure if you have one, but I have a box or a drawer where all sorts of wires of unknown origin are piled up. There's a charging cord from an old phone that I gave away years ago. There's an adapter that I have no idea what device it's for. There's even a remote control for an air conditioner that broke in 2019. We keep it because we're afraid we'll need it, but maybe it's time to ask ourselves, how long have we needed it? And if we haven't needed it yet, when will we? Here's how I handle it. Collect all the wires in a separate box. Make a promise to yourself, if I don't touch it after 6 months, I'll throw the whole box away. For the cables you do have, coil them up, label them if necessary, and keep only a reasonable number. USB-C doesn't need 15, trust me. And if you're wondering which device that remote came from, chances are you don't have that device anymore. Number 6 is cleaning tools. More doesn't mean cleaner. I used to have a drawer full of spray bottles, glass spray, kitchen spray, floor spray when my house was tiled, something with no label and I can't remember what it was for. We often keep it because we think I might need it someday. But in reality, when you need to clean, you only reach for 2 to 3 familiar items. The rest, it just makes things more confusing. Not to mention having to rummage through 10 bottles just to find your favorite spray makes cleaning more frustrating than ever. Simple tips. Put all your cleaning supplies in a separate basket. Every time you clean, just take the whole basket with you. Quick, easy, and less likely to forget. Something you haven't used in a long time or hate the smell of, give it away or throw it away. Cleaning is hard enough. Don't let the cleaning supplies become a drag. Number 7 is fridge magnets. At first they were cute, a gift from a friend, a trip, or a family photo magnet. Over time, the fridge gradually turned into a billboard. Electricians, plumbers, real estate lunar calendars from 2021, and a bunch of letters that were missing half the set. I understand the feeling of not wanting to remove them because some are attached to memories. But when the fridge looks messy, cluttered, and there's no room left for a grocery list, it might be time to do some sorting. Gentle suggestions. Keep a few that really mean something. Drawings from your kids' reminder notes, family photos. Put the rest in a box if you can't bear to throw them away. You can rotate them out seasonally or on special occasions. Or if you're like me, you like a clean, uncluttered fridge, take it all down, wipe it down, and feel how much more space it takes to breathe. A small change, but a big one. Look at your kitchen and you'll feel a lot more at ease. Now let's move on to the next part. Number 8 is kitchen towels. I don't know why, but kitchen towels seem to be one of the longest lived items in the house. Some are frayed at the edges, some are discolored, some are torn so big that the wind can blow through them. But we still leave them there. Maybe it's out of habit. Maybe it's because they can still be wiped. But think about it, every time you open a drawer, you have to rummage through all the old ones to find one that can still be used. It wastes your time and the drawer always feels messy. I did something very simple. Pull out all the towels. Divide them into 2 groups usable and not to be used anymore. If they're too old, downgrade them to floor towels, dirty kitchen towels, then throw them away. No regrets. You'll be surprised to see how much emptier your drawer is. Every time you need to grab a towel, all you see is clean, neat, and easy to reach ones. A little relief that you didn't expect. Number is 9 kitchen rugs, a necessity or a trend I've seen a lot of people using rugs in their kitchens lately. Scrolling through the internet, I see kitchens with cute rugs underfoot looking cozy, stylish, very Pinterest. But in reality, I tried it. And after just 1 week, I realized I was washing it more than I was cooking. Oil stains, crumbs, water splashes, they all find their way onto that rug. While mopping the floor takes only a few minutes, cleaning a rug is a different story. If you spend a lot of time in the kitchen and need a soft underlay, a thin, easy-to-wash, stain-resistant rug might be the way to go. But if you're just using it for looks and it annoys you every time it gets dirty, then you might be cleaning for Instagram, not yourself. Your kitchen should serve you, not make you serve it. Now let's move on to the last one. Number 10 is decorative pillows. Decorative pillows on a sofa start out as a cute idea. One to create an accent, one to hug your back, then add a new one in a seasonal color. First, a few for coziness, then you see a new one, then you see one on sale, and suddenly your sofa looks like a pillow fortress. More pillows don't mean more beautiful. I used to have 9 pillows on my sofa. They were beautiful, but no one could sit on them comfortably. Every time I cleaned the living room, it took me a few extra minutes just to rearrange the pillows so they were as good as new. Just like clothes, the more you have, the less likely you are to use them all. What I do now is keep 2 to 3 that really work: harmonious, colors, easy to wash material, soft stuffing that doesn't flatten after a few months. The rest I give them away or put them in a rotating box for seasonal use. Same goes for your bed. If it takes you more than a minute to make your pillows every morning, you're probably turning a simple task into an unnecessary project. Fewer pillows, but ones you like and actually use, that's enough. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to turn your house into a magazine. Just one corner, one drawer, one item, tidy it up a little, and your mind will be a little lighter. If there's something you're about to get rid of, but you're still hesitating, leave it there. No one's forcing you to hurry. But if you look back today and think, I want my house to breathe better, then you should start. Thanks for being here. If you found this video enjoyable, the others will be too. Take your time in the playlist below when you need them. See you soon.